And we should just mention that when we say women, we're referring to those born in bodies with ovaries. And as we've talked about on the show before, there are a lot of people that don't fit into that description.
Yes.
And so in your TED Talk, you say that the brain and the ovaries are connected. Like, it's like they're talking to each other all the time, right?
Yes, they do from the moment we're born. So the brain is connected to the reproductive systems via a network that is called the HPG axis, which is hypothalamus pituitary gonadal axis, which is a very important system that connects specific parts of the brain, like the hypothalamus, which is, for example, is in charge of regulating body temperature, but also is in charge of making hormones like estrogen and progesterone. And then there's the pituitary gland, which is in charge of making other hormones. And all these hormones together are responsible for the menstrual cycle in women. And they are connected to the ovaries, the gonadal system. Men have more testosterone, women have more estrogens. But what really matters here is that these hormones differ in their longevity. Men's testosterone doesn't run out until late in life, which is a slow and pretty much symptom-free process, of course. Women's right. Women's estrogens, on the other hand, start fading in midlife during menopause, which is anything but symptom-free. So when women say they're having hot flashes, right? That's the most common symptom of menopause. They're having night sweats or depression, anxiety, brain fog. It's a very common symptom. Memory lapses. Those symptoms don't start in the ovaries. They start in the brain. And what we have shown is that the symptoms are very likely caused by energy changes inside the brain. So the health of the ovaries is linked to the health of the brain and the other way around. At the same time, hormones like estrogen are not only involved in reproduction, but also in brain function. And estrogen in particular, or estradiol, is really key for energy production in the brain. At the cellular level, estrogen literally pushes neurons to burn glucose to make energy. If your estrogen is high, your brain energy is high. When your estrogen declines, though, your neurons start slowing down and age faster. For women, brain energy is usually fine before menopause, but then it gradually declines during the transition. And this was found